Hello there, my Hoover's hummingbirds. I thought I would take an opportunity to share with you kind of my vision for this year as we jump into 2024 and 2025 for the Mary Kay year. And I shared this at our year-end celebration. And for those of you that weren't able to attend, I didn't want you to miss out. So here is my information about Power Up Family. That word conjures up a lot of feelings. In a formal sense, when we get ready to expand our family, we're talking about having a baby or adopting one. Over 36 years ago, Mary Kay Cosmetics became a member of my family. I was shy in my 20s, newly married, everything was possible. What appealed to me about this Mary Kay family were all the hands that were reaching down to help me up into an abundant lifestyle. It was full of possibilities. I witnessed women from all backgrounds with enough grit achieve incredible goals and provide for their families in significant ways. I wanted that for my family. Every year at seminar, I sat at the feet of giants like Mary Kay Ash, Daleen White, Rena Tarbett, and learned about my business and about life. I found the courage to act when before I would have been content to let others do it instead. It was a big family reunion and I was a part of it. I was included. It is my desire to pass that family on to you. As we turn our attention to another Mary Kay year that is now 17 days old, what will be different by June of 2025? What lessons will we learn on this year's journey? Our theme this year is Power Up, and I wish to share with you an acronym with the word power as we understand what it means to power up. P stands for possibilities. Dreams are held by everyone. I recently watched the movie King Richard about the sacrifices that Richard Williams made for his family to ensure the success for Venus and Serena Williams. You must see the end before you arrive. In spite of the obstacles that stand before you, look past those to where you will be. Holding on to that vision is what pulls you out of bed every AM to face the next few miles in your journey. Are you all in on your dreams? I hope none of us will have to endure the beatings or the loss of security as Richard Williams did. Are we willing, though, to endure lack of sleep, working half days? You see, you simply decide which 12 hours of the 24 you're going to work. Those are your half days, by the way. And Mary Kay Ash had dream snatchers too, just like we do. She was told by people with important jobs like lawyers, CPAs, business owners, how her dual marketing program and plan would not work. She believed anyway. O in power stands for obstacles. They'll be there. Mine took the form of no children in my future, 20 plus years of caregiving, and needing to become an advocate for those that I cared for, and spending more in health care than some families earn in a year. We talk about over, under, around, or through in Mary Kay. What are you willing to work through daily to overcome to reach that destination? Those women I named that I sat at the feet of all became or were national sales directors when I joined Mary Kay. A national sales director position is the top 1% of all the consultants, millions, in Mary Kay. Daleen White was one of the first two to hold that position. She is the only one of the original 9 consultants that started this company with Mary Kay Ash and followed her all the way to the position of National Sales Director. In 1963, they were saying, Mary Kay who? Our name brand wasn't very well known. Surely she didn't have any obstacles. Rena Tarbett started out in government housing, with her first desk being a card table sitting in the middle of her apartment. Later, she endured over 35 plus years of battling cancer while building a second unit, because back in those days, Nationals had to give up their first one, and led it to $1 million in sales for 15 straight years. Mickey Ivey, the wife of a Baptist preacher, when she began in Colorado Springs, Colorado, she came home full of possibilities. Charles, her husband, was her first obstacle. He told her, "You can't sell to any of our friends, none of our family, and none of our church members. Now go be successful." Mickey, with her fiery red hair, stood at many a podium and said, "And I did," with her southern drawl. All of these women had different obstacles. However, they found a way and made a way for all of us to overcome too. Now, those are members of a family I want to be a part of. W in Power stands for work. Work involves mastering skills. Mary Kay is simple. You book, which means you schedule an appointment, you sell the product, you book again, and then you recruit. Repeat that with me. Book, sell, book, recruit. Book, sell, book, recruit. Simple, but it's not easy. Along the way, we need to own those skills, overcome our lack of self-confidence. And those skills then become a part of who we are. We no longer have to think about what does this sound like and what is the next words that I'm supposed to say, or do I even have the courage to ask anyone or take the next step? Mary Kay isn't a sprint, but it is a marathon. However, we must be in the race in order to win. What skills have you mastered in your business recently? What is the next skill that you need to master? Mickey Ivey taught me that Mary Kay is a lifestyle, not another job, not another task to be done, but more like being a wife, being a mother, or a daughter. It becomes a part of you. You might even say it is part of your family. E in Power stands for encourage. We praise people to success, always have. You can do it, honey, were the first words that Mary Kay heard as a little girl, 10 years old, fixing dinner for her father, while her mother is teaching her a recipe over the phone as she earns a living for her family. Draw strength from your sisters in Mary Kay. Allow them to spur you on to the next level of success. This happens when you show up, gather, and reach out to one another. It also happens when you reach out to that stranger standing next to you in the grocery aisle and give them a compliment. It feels good to give to others. Those are paychecks of the heart, and part of what sets Mary Kay apart from every other job, JOB, Journey of the Broke, we call it. I love going to seminar and seeing women of strength and courage who have traveled the same road as I have this past year to hear about their realities and to celebrate their victories. It is the family reunion I truly don't want to miss. Iron sharpens iron, and I have the privilege to surround myself with some of the best women in the United States through this company, including those in this unit. R in Power stands for risk. Rewards are received when we risk. There's a poem that I learned many years ago when I first started Mary Kay, and it's still true today. I want to share it with you. I used to have a comfort zone where I knew I couldn't fail. The same four walls and busy work was really more like jail. I longed so much to do the things I'd never done before, but I stayed inside my comfort zone and paced the same old floor. I said it didn't matter that I wasn't doing much. I said I didn't care for things like diamonds, free cars, and such. However, I couldn't let my life go by just watching others win. So I held my breath. I took a step and let the change begin. I took a step and with it knew strength I'd never known before. I kissed my comfort zone goodbye and closed and locked the door. If you're in a comfort zone, afraid to venture out, remember all winners were at one time filled with doubt. A step or two and words of praise can make your dreams come true. So greet your future with a smile. Success is there for you. Are you willing to risk to expand your Mary Kay family? And I'm talking about your organization, your team, your unit. You see, by June 2025, we are expanding our Hoover Hummingbird family. We will double in size, achieve our first ever $300,000 year, and at least two of you will join me as new directors. I can't wait to introduce each of you on that Mary Kay stage. So when you are so nervous to pick up the phone and call someone to invite them into our family, remember what the possibilities are for that person. Help them overcome obstacles. Work in a way that will secure your future and theirs. Encourage them and be encouraged. Risk the no. You see, we simply take a no and we turn it upside down to move on to the next person that wants to be a part of our family. Power up, power up, power up. To go up, there must be power within. My strength is drawn from God. Daily fill your heart and your mind, your heart and your mind. Say that fast 3 times. With his words and your soul, of course. Look up for guidance and direction. Much of the music that I shared at our year-end celebration are some of my favorite songs that we sing during worship. So find music that fills your soul and your heart and your mind and set your feet in the right direction. 2 Timothy 1:7, for God gave us a spirit, not of fear, but of power and love and self-control. God first, family second, career third. This is the foundation in which Mary Kay Ash built her global company. Our family is expanding this year. I invite you to join us in this journey to run this race. I'll close with this story. In a small village, there lived a wise old man to whom everyone turned to for guidance and advice. One day, a young boy decided he would confront the old man with a question that he knew the old man could never answer correctly, demonstrating at last that the old man was not as wise as everyone thought him to be. So the boy ventured off, found a little sparrow that fit neatly into his hands. As he approached the old man, the boy said, wise old man, can you tell what I have in my hands? Why, of course I can, the old man responded without hesitation. From all the small feathers clinging to your jacket and pants, it is plain to see it is a little bird that you have cradled in your hand. Ah, that is so, the young boy exclaimed. But is the bird alive or dead? The old man pondered for a moment and rubbed his chin in contemplation of his response. If I tell you the bird is alive, you will crush it and kill it in your hands, thereby proving me wrong. But if I tell you it is dead, you will open your hands and let the bird fly free. Therefore, it is as you wish. Will your Mary Kay family expand through Mary Kay this year? It is as you wish. Have a great week, everybody. See you soon.